I feel like you're getting that mess out.
Yeah, so we just need to clear this space out.
You smell. You know what? You're recording. Okay, now guys, woo! Welcome to Clare's, because it's Clare's Take, but then it's me in the kitchen because Clare's Take was initially for restaurant reviews. And please don't record me eating the head. You know, I did this 3 years ago. I loved it. We will be coming back to a little bit of some restaurant reviews, but now we are in the kitchen. Of course, we're gonna have brand wars again also. Now, in today's episode, I'm gonna make a steak. Now, I love steak, sirloin steak to be specific. I find that they are the Rolls Royce of meat. Smallest cut. I got it from Carrefour and it's like 400. Look at that, so beautiful. Oh, it smells amazing. Okay, I love the color. I feel like I've left it in my fridge for some time. I did want to try and age it. I don't know how to age my meat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna trim off these fat areas. I'm gonna kind of like just make sure that I shape it, and then I'll be cooking this in just a bit. Now I am going to literally light my little skillet. It's not a skillet, it's just a pan that I have. Now at this point is where we just want to coat this lovely piece of meat with some salt. So we just want to salt it all through. We want to make sure that we season it completely. And this is something that I saw a friend of mine do, Chef Bennett. He kind of just like poured the salt and then he poured the pepper on the board. Look at that. So I'm just going to put salt and pepper, honestly. And then you kind of just want to roll this on there just to make sure that you've coated it completely. I love this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So we've coated a lot of it with the salt and the pepper. Of course, I saw a couple of people. I saw Dennis do, I don't know, I keep referring to Dennis Abachelo because I watch a lot of his stories, honestly. And he aged it in the fridge. And I was like, you know what, that's actually pretty cool. So I just try to age mine as well. But you can get some aged cuts from a few suppliers in the supermarket. I mean, in the market, who literally provide you with some lovely aged meat. Now, if you want to marinate it overnight, you can go ahead and do so. You can smoke it if you please. We've got some pan heated up. I'm gonna drizzle just a slight bit of oil. Honestly, the slightest, literally just drizzled on there. Not too much. And I have some ghee. You can use butter, but I like ghee. I don't know why, I just really like ghee. So I'm just gonna let that, you know, sort of like heat, and that's the heat that you want, the temperature that you want. Place that. Look at that. I love that sound. I feel like it is the best sound. Don't play with them, just let them sit. I'm gonna twist them and turn them. You see, look at that. Hold on, I'm gonna give this a little turn so that you can see. Oh, it's still not coated completely. I'm just gonna let that sit in there, in that oil. Now, as that is going, I'm gonna keep flipping. I'm gonna do 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. I like my meat underdone, so it's like medium rare but closer to the rare side. And I'm going to go ahead and just give that a flip. Now you want to remember that the coat is also going to just, you know, completely turn that out. I love that sound. And now as that is going, I'm going to check on my potatoes. So how to check on your potatoes? You're going to come with your fork there and just give that a lovely, okay, so you see it breaks. These are almost done. There's some that are not quite done, but we're just going to let that cook a little bit more. Please don't press down on your meat. You don't want to press down on your meat. That's horrible. You're killing your meat. You don't want to do that. And you just, you know, it's already dead enough, right? You don't want to do that. Now at this point, I'm going to add some rosemary. I love rosemary. So I've got some cloves here. I'm going to come here, just crush them, crush them. If you've got some fresh rosemary, some nice herbs, that would work a lot better. And I'm just going to come here with this garlic, place it right over here. And then at this point, yep, I'm going to go ahead and bring my ghee there and just drizzle that on top. Now, you want to just kind of bring the rosemary sort of like at the bottom. And I'm going to just start to brine our little steak there, just to finish it off with that lovely oil. I love that sound. Don't you love that sound? I'm telling you, I need this sound as a ringtone. I don't want to overcook it, so I'm going to turn off the heat. gosh, I should probably take that off. That is not supposed to be happening. Please make sure you have the doors open. My neighbors are gonna think I'm burning. Wow. Okay, you're gonna take off the meat just to make sure that it rests. You're gonna leave that on the side to rest. Why is it so bad? Do I look like I was dying? Oh my gosh, I'm dying. And it's the pepper and it's choking me. Are my eyes red? Okay, good. So now we're gonna make sure we're gonna take that, don't put that there, okay? We're gonna make sure that we have our potatoes nicely cooked, and we're gonna mash them up, and especially when it's burning. You're gonna put that, aren't you? You know what? I'm not even gonna fight it. We're gonna come here now and we're gonna check our potatoes. And the one thing that I love to do is I love to drain. I'm gonna drain the water out completely. Put it back there. Okay, we've got some onions here. We've got some salt. I'm gonna put some salt in there. Just a nice pinch of salt. Kind of just mix that up. We've got some sugar. I know I love putting sugar in food. It just works perfectly. I'm just gonna sprinkle actually a large amount of sugar, and I'm just gonna mix that up. Don't ask, just go with me. I'm gonna put some soy sauce, just a drizzle of light soy sauce in there as well. I'm gonna give that a little bit of a shake. All right, I'm getting some milk. Remember, the water had salt. You're not getting the back, are you? You are, aren't you? Yeah, cute. Look at all that mess. The thing is, we put salt in our water so that, you know, it soaks into the potato. And I've left the flame on, honestly, because at this point is when you want to come and just mash up. You see how dry that is? You want to just, so our potatoes are already seasoned, and I just want to mash that up. If you've got a masher, please, by all means, just use it. I also have a masher. And I'm going to put some milk in there as well. Not too much. The reason I'm not putting too much just yet is because I don't want to. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to work with this a little bit. Just add a little bit more milk. You can use cream instead of milk. It's better actually. Right, so I'm obsessed with garlic, so I've just put a little mince of garlic in there. And I've literally just used, I'm going to drain some of this oil that was here before, but I'm going to use the same pan and the same oil, leave the little holes of garlic in there as well. What is it called? This excess, because it's going to taste very bitter now that it's burned through, and we're just going to get those out. I'm going to caramelize some of those onions, let those burn nice, get a little bit crispy. Generally, I would have some veggies on this, but anybody got time for veggies? I just want to take a little chunk of that mashed potatoes. Oh, so creamy. And literally, this is look at how tender that is. So tender, I could tear it with my fork. I could tear it with my fork. And I love the fact that it's still under, like, completely underdone in the center. I prefer it like that. In case you like it well done, you can leave it, pop it into the oven for slightly longer, just to make sure you get that cooked through but still juicy. Don't leave it on for too long, because then you're gonna dry it and you're gonna, you know, just mess it up. That is so good. It just melts in your mouth. Oh my gosh. I put cayenne pepper instead of paprika. The heat just hit me. The little red on the plate is cayenne instead of paprika. Oh my gosh. That is so good. I'm gonna continue eating this. Oh, okay, great. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And of course, we will be coming back with a lot more delicious recipes. Of course, just showing you what I love to make at home. Super easy, delicious. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be an easy recipe. I promise you, with stuff that you can get or you have probably in the house already. Oh yeah, that is so good.